Hi guys, today I'm going to show you how I will color in my cards. I don't know whether they're all going to be the same color pattern and the same color, not color pattern, but the color scheme, but I will probably show you some variations in coloring, how you can make them look pretty, make them look good. And you will see me, I will time-lapse my coloring, and I will show you all the results, all the possible color schemes that I came up with and that look good. And we will meet up at the end of the video and I will show you all my results. Okay, let's start. Alright guys, I wanted to update you on my process. So I will show you a couple of things, a couple of images that I already colored. And at first I began with watercolors. And this is how it turned out. So I'm a newbie at watercoloring, and I'm a newbie at coloring in general. I got to it recently, so I have a really love for watercolors, and I really love the watercolor effect. But in this drawing, it just didn't do it for me, and I used a couple of colors and a couple of varieties, and although they look cute, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. I still am going to use them, but I really didn't like it for the whole, and that's why I took my twin markers. These markers I got from a European store here in Belgium called a Dutch store here in Belgium called Action, and they're quite inexpensive, but these are alcohol markers, so they are kind of like Copic markers. So they have the same qualities, they kind of blend very well, and well, no, I do like him. I'm not an expert on coloring whatsoever, so I'm just working with what I've got. So I've got a lot of watercolor sets, and I've got these, and you know, the effect of these are just, you know, this is colored with those twin markers, and I found that the effect was very neat, clean, and I kind of like it. I do. So I have now colored a couple of them. I colored this one, and the effects on the, you know, the sparkling things come from this Wink of Stella brush from Zig, and the white I did with the white gel pen from Signo, Uniball. It's a Uniball white gel pen. So this is without the sparkling stuff, and this is with the sparkling stuff. I really like how they turned out, and I have I made 7 of these drawings, so I colored 2 of them with watercolors, and the 5 that are left I'm gonna do in this style. So I will do it first, and I will catch up with you at the end of the video. Okay guys, so this is the final stage of the card making. Well, the final stage of the card making is of course putting your card in the envelope and mailing it. But you know, this is the final stage of our card. So I have all of my images right here, and I have pre-made my cards here. They are from a rectangular cardstock that I just bought in bulk, and they all have a different color, and I chose green and blues, but you of course obviously you can choose whatever you want. And my tip is first to write in your sentiments and then adhere the card on the cardstock, because if you mess up right here, you can just toss this one away and take a new one and write down all that you want, nice and neat. You can even draw like a help lines, but I just like it like this, handwritten and how do I say it, authentic to me. But I guess you can also like embellish it and hand letter and or brush letter, whatever you want, you can do it in here, but I like it quick and easy and fun. And so that's it. I also already adhered the sticky stuff. You can see it reflecting here, and right now I just need to adhere it to my card base. So the card base is here, and I will just try and, well, actually it's not really handy. I'm going to, but yes, of course, always double check before you adhere anything to anything. My rule of thumb. Okay, so I want it to be straight, and that's why these guidelines are very, very helpful. So I'm laying it down so it will be straight on the line, and now I just have to be very neat and adhere it straight to the card stock. Okay, and if it's a little bit off kilter, don't worry guys, you won't notice it. Okay, so right now you see that in here, because my sentiment is on the bottom part, and you see that there's a little bit of cardstock peeking through. Don't worry guys if it happens to you. Just take the scissors and snip it off, and no one will ever know, I swear. So the final step is you just take your cardstock and you snip everything that doesn't belong there. So I'm gonna snip off this edge here. Yes, and there's also, if you turn it over, you'll see that there's a little bit here that's peeking, a little bit of white here and a little bit of white there, and we will also snip it off. Now, if you aren't good with scissors, I know there are people out there who aren't good with scissors, you can also do it with X-Acto knife. And if you aren't good with scissors or X-Acto knife and you're underage, you should probably call your parents for help at this stage. But if you are you know, someone who is capable of doing it on your own, you what you can do to make the edge straighter is, as I said, take a ruler and an X-Acto knife, or you can also measure it up front, but you then need to be really careful in adhering your cardstock to your card. So right now this is done. This is my final card. This is how the person that I'm going to send it to will receive it. At the bottom of the card you see "From our family to yours" with a little heart. I don't know if it's readable to you. So as I said already, First I went with watercolors, but I decided that I didn't want the watercolor look for this card, and then I went with with this twin marker. They're alcohol markers, and I have a lot of them, so I could choose from a variety of colors. I wanted also to show you another thing that you can do. I have this Glossy Accents. It's kind of fast drying glue, I think. So this Glossy Accents, and you can embellish your drawing or picture or your stamp by just putting like a little bit of that glue, fast drying glue here. It dries really fast and it creates like a raised surface, so it's kind of like a 3D effect. And I kind of like it, but you have to wait for it to dry. You cannot dry it with your heat gun, and so it's kind of like you'll have to lay out all of your cards and then you know, do it with the Glossy Accents. Also, I also recommend doing it before you adhere everything, like your cardstock to your card, because if anything goes wrong, and believe me, in all of these steps there can be mistakes. You can of course send it as it is. Okay guys, so this is my Christmas cards. I don't know if you like it. If you do, hit the thumbs button below this video and subscribe to my channel. I hope you like it. I hope you got inspired. Everything that I have used in this video, I will make sure to link it below this video. And that's it. Have a great day, weekend, or week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!